this on a plate, I suppose, yes.
Wait, Cody, eat your cookie. Eat your cookie. That's a good boy. Eat that cookie.
There's an ice cube on the floor.
Oh, goodness.
Was that for him?
Yeah, he likes to eat ice cubes too.
Oh,
Can believe that.
yeah.
Do I get to eat lunch too, honey?
Pardon me?
Do I get to eat lunch too?
Yes, fine.
And what will you be having for lunch?
I'm having tortellini left over from last night's dinner.
Tortellini. Let's see.
Oh,
Does that look good?
Yes.
Tortellini.
Yours is over there. If you get your eye out of the camera, you do.
This is mine here. Yum. Tasty food. Tasty food.
Hey, I'm gonna eat, so get out of my way.
Happy birthday!
They scream Merry Christmas, my poor wife and me. We stumble downstairs and she lights up the tree. My head is exploding. My mouth is like a pistol. I step on a skate and fall on a trash center. Just before Christmas dinner, I relax for a while. Then benefits are flowing.
Check 1, 2. Check, check.
I am talking my sister last mother. The rest of the year, we don't speak to each other.
1, 2, 3.
You're my aunt and my wife over the years. It isn't an argument.
I'm fairly close to you.
Then all my wife's family say Louis is right, and my two relations say
Everybody set up the same thing?
back in the corner.
Check, 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 check.
Over the racket, give her a piece of his day.
It's okay. But just a little.
Check, 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 check.
You're checking out my food, Larry.
No, you have to say something.
I have to.
Dolly.
Oh, Auntie Dolly. Auntie Dolly, I'm so sorry you couldn't come. I missed my biggest surprise because you didn't come tonight. Okay.
Very happy.
Yeah.
And they still have lots of fun. Just the same as you and your
I'm sitting at the head table.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
get up over here. We're not playing our song.
Somebody else get up there. Let's go. Come on.
You started this stuff.
Larry,
Sherry,
Larry, go ask your wife to dance.
No way. This is why I'm hiding behind the camera.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get Uncle Albert to get you up there.
Well, let's see.
You're doing a fine job, Ronnie.
Frederick von Fender's song. He's a little German composer from Texas.
Ronnie, the thinner one's there. Still got to go.
How you doing, Rosie?
They've been in the county 20. Larry, when did we get this change down there? How long have you been in Texas? You know that Joe was number 29. All 26. 77.
Brother, I have a younger brother who's living in Arizona, and he was there for.
My God, what are you taking a picture of this as evidence?
Yes. I don't think anybody's ever going to believe it.
Well, that's it.
Here I am.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's a good, typical sneeze, they know it's really me.
And actually rinsing them off as well?
Huh?
And actually rinsing them off as well?
Yes, doing the whole damn thing.
I know. It's $100.
It's like going to San Francisco, it's about $100 each way.
It costs more to go to Reno.
Sure it does, of course it does.
I do this all the time.
I know,
You're so good at it.
He really, I'm not saying he's trying to impress you.
Give me my pocketbook, I have to tip him.
All right, Larry, you got your evidence now.
And well, now the final evidence is, here's a table that's entirely cleared by my father.
For posterity.
Everything on this table has been cleared by my father.
It's fantastic.
There you go.
As usual.
You have to clear that.
Okay, now get this picture while he's carrying something. Actually, okay.
Do something for a change.
It's delicious, Harriet, really. I love lamb.
That's a good boy, Cody. No.
Just think, you could show these movies to all your puppies.
Here, your coffee there?
It's growing up. I haven't.
I don't know, is that mine?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. You want cream or sugar? No. No. Fire is so nice. Yeah, there's nothing like a real fire.
Hi,
In
Larry.
England, they can't have them there.
Hello, sweetie.
I hope you're not as tense as you used to be.
Not outside of it, in the country anyway. But the London area, which is rather large, all
Because
of
my parents
No,
are
it's a
dead.
big area.
that have fireplaces, and of course, most of them have two or three.
convert them to
Had to convert them to gas. Yeah. And then I was taking care of the smog and all the other problems. You know, because he's got terrible fog there.
Yes, I can't imagine that it was just all due to fireplaces, though.
Now, a lot of
Must
it.
be traffic.
Here I am.
Do you wanna go?
Criminal.
Do you want to go?
Okay, how do I make it stop?
Push the red button again.
Taking pictures.
Oh,
Come
cool.
around here and lift up the
No, I
tape
push it
and
again to
get
stop
in.
it?
You can get in.
Oh, it stops by.
You're supposed to close your other eye
I can't see if I
I
don't.
always
one
do,
eye.
too.
and look through the other
It's
eye.
like looking through a telescope. You have
Oh, that's very nice. Okay.
Do you want to go?
Okay.
Nope. Cody. Cody. Up.
Larry.
Up. Up.
Here's Larry being mean to the dog again.
No. That's a
He's suffering, you can tell.
place. Place.
One.
Place.
One. Okay.
Sit. That's a good boy.
When you're taking big.
Okay, now at this point, I do have to
Oh yeah, that was one Santa Claus, but now we get out.
Hey. Cody, sit down.
Very nice to have these jacket lots. They're actually popular. I don't remember seeing those.
You can get AIDS from kissing dogs.
I don't know.
Look at this.
What's that?
It's cute. They make theirs rotate. Well, looks this is different. I think some must change. Maybe they, but I think they have to get together like an association.
They sure do, because they're all the same theme.
Yeah.
To agree to what to do, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, what are we doing here? Stopping. know they have an animation thing happening here.
Where?
Right there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Jumping up down menus.
Turn left here.
We are about to see, where could Cody be? We're going into the bathroom now. And what have we here? What have we here? Could it be a Cody dog? Look at those eyes, rolled up inside the head. If we pan back here, we can see that Cody, rather large, takes up the entire tub now. When he was a small puppy, you could fit in any small portion. Now, of course, you're missing the exciting portion of scuba diving, but that will be filmed at a later date. And there you have it. Dog in a tub. It's amazing, isn't it? Dead to the world. Brought the bone in there for some reason. God only knows why. I should say God only knows why. I should say Cody only knows why. And so, we leave you now with the fading image of Cody. He's a good dog.
It's not on automatic focus, I don't think.
He's a good dog.
Cody's a good boy.
You want that?
Does Cody love Dad?
Let me kiss it. You want that? Yes, my boy.
Look at that face. Let's zoom in.
You won't be able to zoom in because easy.
Who's the dog? Are you? Are you my Cody dog?
It might be best to walk over there. Good boy, That's a good boy. He's a sleepy boy, isn't he? Yeah. Let me kiss it. Let me kiss it. Come on, let me kiss it. Let me kiss it. Let me kiss it. Oh!
Ah, and he sneezes.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Now look at the size of those cojones. Oh my God.
Say hi to Mom. Wave to Mom. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Do you want that?
Cody, a treat.
Do you want that? He's a good boy. Thank you. Oh, he's such a good boy.
Give him more kisses. I turned it off when you did that.
Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
There we go.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
More kisses. Kiss, kiss, kiss.
He's a good boy. You can kiss me. Let me kiss him. More kisses for Dad. More kisses for Dad. He's a good boy. Yes, he's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
Hello, everybody. Merry Christmas. All the old, young Unitek employees, Merry Christmas to you and Happy New Year. Our first group is from engineering and accounting. They're going to do a twisted, silent night with a twist. Let's hear it for engineering. Sorry, everybody, we're waiting for Sue, who's late as usual. Be patient, you'll get to eat in a few minutes. You'll enjoy the food.
Do that, or we're waiting for you to start the song. Please hurry over here. Thank you.
Okay. How you doing, Tony?
Take a copies of the function, right? Here.
There he is, Gary, sucking up again. Doing what he does best.
Not you.
I want to make sure the camera picks up that blouse in all its splendor. Hey, cheer up, Dom.
Merry Christmas.
Well, I couldn't do it enough in 1 week. Graduated yet? At least out of college, you know. Then you'll have enough money to go for lunch. I bet she's doing well.
This act is called the restroom door, said gentleman.
Now, that's true enough voice.
The restroom door said gentlemen, so I just walked inside. I took 2 steps and realized I'd been taken for a ride. I heard high voices turn and found the place was occupied by 2 nuns, 3 old ladies, and a nurse. What could be worse than 2 nuns, 3 old ladies, and a nurse? The restroom door said, gentlemen, it must have been a gang. As soon as I walked in there, I ran into some old hag. She sprayed me with a can of mace and smacked me with her bag. I could tell this just wouldn't be my day. What can I say? It just wasn't turning out to be my day. The restroom door said, gentlemen, and I would like to find the crummy little creep who had the nerve to switch the sign. 'Cause I've got 2 black eyes and 1 high heel up my behind. Now I can't sit with comfort and joy. Boy, oh boy, no, I'll never sit with comfort and joy.
Hi, everybody. Can you imagine anybody doing a thing like that? I don't know. Did you see who did that? I don't know. I was looking. I didn't see anybody. I got to tell you something about John Kateris, though. I understand you guys took up a collection for him. Well, they gave him his present early. It was a pussycat. He took it out in the desert, and he took it to his house. So this morning I asked him, I says, hey, how's your cat doing? He says, oh, it ran away. And he says, I put it out and it ran away. And I says, well, what happened? And he says, well, I sent her out in the desert to get Sandy Claus. See, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, why don't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeer loved him as he shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. I got one more, couple more, sure up. You can't get me off this soon. Santa Claus is coming to town. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice, going to find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake, he knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. You better watch out, you better not do the job when we're in town. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking into winter wonderland. That's it. Christmas.
You will sing good. Typical marketing group, right? You know why it's so tough to forecast. You know they haven't even got plugged in.
Is that 460 yard or? Probably 460. Probably blowing up.
and she was Rosemary Clooney. What are you doing New Year's Eve?
You're gonna wish I was Rosemary Clooney.
What are you doing New Year's Eve? Oh, that's what she's doing. What are you doing New Year's Eve?
Before I start. Merry Christmas. Wait a minute. I need John G.
General.
John? No, you don't have to sing. Just come up here.
Just banging it out in the back of his truck.
I wanted to do something for John and Bill since today's their last day, and officially, I didn't know if you know this, but the 31st is really their true retirement date. So December 31st, that's New Year's Eve, and I felt it appropriate to serenade you. So you just sit back and hopefully your eardrums won't burst in the meantime, okay? Maybe it's much too early in the game. Ah, but I thought I'd ask you just the same. What are you doing New Year's Eve? Wonder whose arms will be holding you tight when it's exactly 12 midnight, welcoming you to New Year's Eve.
Just in time.
Maybe I'm crazy to suppose I'd ever be the one you chose. Out of the 1,000 invitations you'll receive. Ah, but if only I stand one little chance. Here comes the jackpot question in advance. What are you doing New Year's
Jobs next year.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's Christmas time, a time for toys. Now we're gonna tell you about Jack's boys. We're tough and mean, but that's okay, because we're buddies of OEJ. He's tall and lean and sits real high, and when he's mad, he gives the eye. My name is Larry, you know where I'll be. I'm the man in charge of good old PC. I enjoy my work, but it ain't always fun. Going through life as Jack's only son. Sometimes it feels like life in a jail, because I'm not Ivy League and I didn't go to Yale. gather round and listen. All of you blokes and hear the story. Cast in stones. Look in order. I'll say fine and my people will build it just in time. Look at manufacturing, there's nothing deficient. We're lean and mean and extremely efficient. Now we're here to make some special noise. Gotta tell you all about those Jack's boys. White shirt, red tie, it's not a fad. It's tough to look cool with a steno pad. We don't mind, that's the way it will be. That's what Jack said, seems to me.
My name is Keith, and I'm here to say I'm the guy who's in charge of QA. I'm the man to call if your machine breaks down, except Mondays and Fridays when I'm out of town. I take the calls, and I'm tired of hearing about the problems that belong to engineering.
I'm tall and mean, got a story to tell, so kick back and listen to me for a spell. It's time to laugh and be real merry, and if you want, you can call me Gary. I got lots of parts all stuffed in pails. Now I need some help from my buddies in sales.
He may be conservative, steers the ship from starboard. What did you expect from a graduate of Harvard? You see, we can't sing and we sure can't dance. That's what happens when you work for Jack Lance. Listen to us, and this is what you'll hear. Merry Christmas to all, and have a Happy New Year.
Two dear friends this morning, who better?
Okay, here we are in Eaton Canyon. As you can see, the rains of last week have had a profound effect on the water levels in the canyon. Right, honey?
Hi.
A lot of water, huh?
Yes, there's a lot of water here now where there used to be none. It's not. Dog in the water. Water dog.
You're seeing right there used to be dry riverbed about a week and a half ago. See, it's kind of
Anything wrong with me?
let's wait till we get up further away from people. Here we are. Going to canyon. Like I said, having fun today.
Wow, look how deep it is here.
Well, he enjoys the river. He's quite happy after the rain, so he doesn't come up here and play in the water. Thanks for the tour. Cody! 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 Okay, here we are standing on the bridge, Eaton Canyon. Looking back down towards the parking lot for those who can. Try to go up to the waterfall, but it's rather rough going. You can see over here closed because of landslide. We come back up here. I'm going to show you that right up there. That's the trail there. And you can see the landslide area right there. Wiped out the trail. So, let's go back. Go down to the right. Back over here.
Bill's first performance review. This was in 1967, and John Ellison was the supervisor. You need to know that John Ellison was the supervisor for both of these guys when they started. But John wrote on Bill's review, Bill is a very courteous and industrious worker. He tries very hard to do the best job possible. Now, not a lot has changed in 25 years, has it? You know, Bill, you're a real straight arrow, and we really appreciate that. That's the kind of guy we need in QA, and you've done a super job handling the guys in the machine shop, handling receiving, handling Keith, and everything you've done for us. Now, I remember you're from Pennsylvania, if I recall, right? As I'm from Pennsylvania, and you were into hunting, and you used to do a lot of hunting back there. Do you still do hunting out here? Now, John, it's a lot easier to tell stories about than it is about Bill. Bill's a straight guy, as we know. John, but in any case, I ought to read what was on his, this was not on his first performance review, but Jennifer dug this out on his employment application where he applied to work here. And as you may recall, John kind of likes General Patton. He kind of likes the Marines. And John had a little period of time where he was in World War II, right? On his application, where we have to list our employment, we list who employed us and what our position or what we were doing. So, you know, his employment, you know, obviously he was in the military, and he comes over and, you know, what was he doing? He wrote in, fighting a war. And he got hired anyway. In any case, we all know he's a desert rat. And Jennifer called John Ellison to ask if John remembered anything since he was the first supervisor. John was John's first supervisor. What can he remember about what happened to John? And he remembers about a time that they were out driving around looking for bees. At least John Ellison says that's what they were looking for. And apparently they found some. They found this huge hive, and the bees started to swarm all over the place. And both Johns ran for the lake. And John G. jumped in first. John Ellison came to the lake and looked around, and John G. had disappeared. So Ellison jumped in anyway. The bees, of course, disappeared. Then he couldn't find John G. And that's what happened?
Another guy, too.
Oh, there was another guy.
Ben Martinez. Barbara, you know him. Ben Martinez, he's dead. They both jumped in the water after me.
They both jumped in after. Now you were there on the bottom holding your breath.
Up to the bottom, and I couldn't hold my breath anymore, so I come up, and all I could see was Dallas and going like this. I said, jump in, and they jumped in.
In any case, both of these guys have been the backbone of our QA department, and we're really sorry to lose you, but congratulations. 25 years is a long time with any company, and is a long time to contribute the way both of you guys have here, and we have something for you. This is for Bill. Thank you.
Micrometer. Calipers.
These, if you both please inspect those parts. Anything you find wrong, fill out a DCR. and compute the PPM before you leave today. We would appreciate it. Why don't you open it? Because I have another piece. I think John, as you would expect, never comes with batteries, so I have to give you batteries.
It's a microphone.
All right. Is that what you need? Now that's a special radio, John. Shortwave. And we even have a directory for you, so you can tune in the stations. And we decided we better give you some batteries so you can check it out before you go home.
Thank you much.
Would you guys like to say a few words?
Well, I do want to say that over all these years, it don't seem like 25 years since I hired in here, but it's never been any place where I work that's been more of a family-oriented place. That's what's made it very much a pleasure to be with Unitek over these years. Thanks a lot.
Same thing for me. I want to appreciate work. I appreciate working with all you people, Arnie. And it's been a fine crew. Been a lot of people have come and gone. But I thank everybody. Thank you, guys.
We have a cake here. Do you want to take a picture first before you cut? We have a cake that says Happy Trails, Bill and John, has some balloons at the top.